Hey everybody, welcome to No Star Power, episode 23, I believe. Wow. Guys, here's what's going on with me today. Okay, I've had a lot of caffeine and I'm ready to go. And it is time to get into some funnies. I'm alone today. Okay, so oftentimes I have a guest these days, but today I just want to mess around and make some. I got a nice comment the other day that was like, I like the solo ones, so I'm gonna do a solo one. How's everybody doing? How are things? If you're Canadian, you know that there's a lot of weird stuff going on at the Capitol currently. The Capitol. What's with all the capitals? The Capitol this, Capitol that. Can we just leave the capitals alone? Go to your local. Policymaker. What is this? Go right to the Capitol and that'll change it. Didn't they just learn that in the States it's like everyone's going to jail who did that? Oh God, there's this friend of mine. I'm not gonna name them, but it's like they're there at the Canadian Capitol. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in Canada right now, basically there's this huge convoy, the largest continuous convoy in human history or something like that, which was a 70-kilometer line, like big ant line of trucks. Okay, and they were driving from the west coast of Canada all the way to the more eastern coast, which is where our capital is, in Ottawa, Ontario. I'm in Toronto, Ontario, about 3-hour drive away. So they drove all the way across the country in about 3-4 days. And the point is to relieve the country, it's to lift vaccine mandates. We have a vaccine passport here in Canada, and they want to get rid of the vaccine passport because it's interfering with their international, with the actual business of moving goods, right? Using trucks. That's my very basic understanding of what's going on. And furthermore, they want to lift all mandates, right? A lot of people want to lift all mandates and get rid of masks and everything, right? But then there's a handful of those people, and maybe more than a handful, who also hate Jewish people and black people. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Why does it need to be? It's like, I think it's fair to say that worldwide and in Canada, there's like this movement of, maybe the mandates need to at least ease up because we're looking at the science. I've always followed the science. Okay. And now the science, if you're looking at the charts, the death to case ratio is much lower. It's not nothing. There's still, my brother's a paramedic and I hear firsthand a lot of stories of people still dying from COVID. Although usually it's because they are old or they're immunocompromised, which not to discount those people, but I even share in that opinion where I'm like, okay, let's get my, personally speaking, not to complain, but let's get my 20s back on track. All right. Can I please go out and hang out with friends? Let's go to parties and can I travel? 2 years. And I would not say that if the science wasn't kind of pointing towards maybe it could be okay to open up. Anyway, so I don't disagree with that part of it. But then it's like, why the fuck do you have to, first of all, everybody they interview is like some dude in a truck going, it's like the Charter of Rights, like they think they're going to be in a movie or something. And I'm like, don't take it that, listen, if you want to protest because it's getting in the way of your business, I couldn't even understand. I couldn't even imagine being a trucker, what it would be like and how much that would get in the way of business and then your life. Like these people have to be, I would give them the benefit of the doubt to say that they are like really in a rough spot in terms of their business and they're tired. But then there's like racists too. There's like racist flags. Confederate flags. You're in Canada. What the fuck are you doing with a Confederate flag at the Capitol? It's like, and this person I know who's there, she's like, this is going to be in a movie in 50 years. And I'm like, dude, no, you're not going to be in a movie. You think everybody thinks, and it's maybe a bad thing. And this is what I've noticed is everybody thinks they're so doing the right thing that they gauge their actions on like what they'll tell their children they did in the future. And I don't know if everyone's always operated like that or if that's like a post World War II kind of mentality. Because it's all about, who's the next Hitler? Who's the next dictator? Is it Trudeau? Is it Trump? Is it fucking, is it the alt-right? Is it and then other people are like, is it the extreme left? They're the Hitler. I'm not going to get sucked into the Hitler thing that happened. I won't be that person because when I learned about those people, I didn't understand how that's possible. You can't do that. You can't be like, we're going to be in a movie. It's like, but just stop for a second. Stop thinking about yourself. So obviously that you're even pointing out that you're going to be in a movie. And just go, wait a minute. Hold on a second. There's Confederate flags here. There's hate. So hold on. So that's not going to be in the movie. I mean, what kind of movie is this? What kind of movie is this going to be? Is this going to be the one where you're praised for driving across Canada? Because if so, do you really think in 20 years they're going to be like, and they were all Nazis, played by Sean Penn as an 80-year-old, because he will be. Timothy Chalamet stars in Trucker Convoy across Canada for one weekend. Meanwhile, Trudeau's like I actually weirdly I've been annoyed by Trudeau, but and actually specifically like he was shitting on anti-vaxxers, and I agree. Obviously, everybody who's been denying the vaccine since day one, I'm like, or especially the lockdowns, because my point is, if since day one you're like, let's not lock down, you're out of your mind and selfish and probably just a crazy person. And that's just the fact of it. But if you've been against the vaccines, I'm not about to say, I've never been one to, unless you're saying it's a conspiracy and there's microchips in it, that means you're crazy. Unless you're saying that, I'm like, what? You know what? Fine. I'm not about to lose friends or whatever over somebody just going, I don't want this serum. I don't want it. It's like, okay, I fucking believe it and I trust science, but okay, I trust society and you don't. Okay, fine. Whatever. But it's like, yeah, so like, what was I saying? Yeah, so Trudeau, like earlier, our prime minister, he was like, in this French talk show, he's like, cette personne, ils sont les racistes, les misogynes, et puis ils sont aussi, les anti-vaxxeurs sont aussi les racistes, ils n'aiment pas les personnes de fucking. And I was like, part of me was like, I don't know enough French for that. Part of me was just like, don't say that, Trudeau. Come on, man. It's kind of like, I know, we're all thinking it, but you can't. You're the leader. There's like millions of those fucking crazy people out there who don't want the vaccine. Once again, I don't like being divisive about specifically the vaccine. It's like, and I'm just joking. You're not crazy, but here's the thing. So I was like annoyed. I was like, dude, you can't say that about so many of your citizens and just blanket statements say they're racist. But then this convoy shows up and these flags are waved around. I was waiting to see. I was giving them the benefit of the doubt and going, okay, but wait, we need to allow peaceful protest in society and just see what happens. And if it's fair, then I would assume that our leader would address it and be like, okay, fine. Fuck. We'll fucking lift part of the vaccine mandate. Jesus. Like, I was just hoping that at least. But then they show up and there are these like Confederate flags. And I know I saw this video of these guys, which gave me hope. Because there's like this guy with a Confederate flag and a ski mask on, and everyone was going boo, like from the convoy, like booing them out. And he was going, yeah, hang your head in shame. And I was like, good. I mean, I'm sure there are people like that at this convoy. Okay, I'm not going to blanket statement the whole thing. But now I'm like, I take back what I was saying about Trudeau. I mean, I don't take it back. I think at the time it was still stupid. But now I respected him. He's like, he comes out and he just goes, he's like, whatever these people are with these conspiracy microchip, whatever goes along with the tinfoil hat. You know, what the, like, everything short of, like, fucking, what the fuck is going on? I have COVID right now. Justin Trudeau just got COVID and his kids have it. You know, like a parent with their kids where they're like, dude, how mad he must be because his kids are probably all sick and he's scared, you know, because he's like, probably, like, you know, some people get very scared about the virus, and I haven't had it, so I don't know what it's like. It might be like, who knows? Maybe he's like in bed going like sweating and being like, rah! In his bathrobe, and his kids are sick, and he's getting that like protective rage, like parent rage. And you could just see him holding it back, and he's standing there, and some of his dad came out, and his dad was our prime minister in the 70s, 80s, and he was great. I mean, in hindsight, I don't know. Some people say at the time he did some stupid shit, but I don't know. He was like more of like a fuck you. He was like very French guy. He's just like, fuck, no, fuck, we're not doing that. We're doing this. And Trudeau kind of finally did the same thing as his dad, and he was just like, no, we're not listening to you. It's almost like he was like, I will if you were fucking chill, but you're all you're holding fucked up flags and shit. And you're right outside, and I'm sick. Fuck you. And you're saying this is not real, and that we should, I got it, sucks. Crystalia. Oh. Crystalia voice, I mean. Anyway, fucking hell, man. Canada. And he's like, I thought I had your attention when I said Canada. In that last speech, I must have said it like 20 times. Canada. Canadians. As Canadians, we need to find a common ground. I'm like, dude, stop talking like that. Just come out and just be like, yo, here's my opinion about this. I'm going to be a leader, and I'm not going to suck the cock of my party. I'm not even political. Here I go. I think I'm getting older. That's what's happening. Pa. I think he just wants pa. Pa. Soon all of the power will be mine. But boss, what if we... Hush! Quiet you! That's Trudeau, secretly behind closed doors. He's like, my power has been ripped from me.
We will return it to you, sir. We will get you the vaccine.
It's too late for that, fool. Haven't you listened to the science? Vaccines are preventative. Now sit down and bring me a lemon water.
Which one is it, sir? Sit down and bring me the lemon water.
Maybe we should just listen to boss.
Yeah, shut up. I'm the short, stout one, and you're the big, dumb one. I'm a little more competent than you, but we're in a lower rung power struggle. Come on over here.
Okay, I don't think that's such a good idea, though. Mr. Trudeau, Mr. Prime Minister's over there. And he needs a lemon water.
That's what we're doing, you dumb idiot. What are you thinking?
Soon all the vaccines will be mine. I will be collecting all of the vaccines. All the passports I can get my hands on.
Why does everybody always say it like, pa? Pa. The power will soon be mine.
I just want pa. Ah.
Dude, just fucking chill. Bad guys need to chill. I'm serious though, man. It's like you can't make your decisions based on if you're gonna be proud of yourself in the future. You gotta think in the moment, or else you can fuck shit up bad. It's like, God damn it. When I saw that, I was like, this is gonna be a movie one day. I'm like, dude, that's not the point. That's not what you should be. That's so stupid that you're thinking that way. At least be like, I'm really focused on just getting my life back to normal. I really, even then, I'd be like, yeah, maybe we're rushing it, but good on you to go and do what you have a right to do, which is go and protest peacefully, fine. But when you're like, I'm going to be in a movie and look at all these truckers and, Oh, and Confederate flag. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Ooh, Justin Roiland. Whoa. It's like you can't do that, dude. That's so clear. It's like it just makes everyone's point that you're just thinking about yourself. You're just thinking about being represented in a movie. Like fucking Emma Stone is gonna play you in 10 years. But the Canadian protest for one weekend. Dude, nobody talks about the Spanish flu, at all. Like, no movies are about people being sick. Who's gonna make a fucking feature film, like a biopic about how we figured out how we got sick and had to fix it? Contagion. Nobody wants to watch that now because it happened. That was all sensational. That was just like, what if? Oh my God. Oh, that's why it's scary. What if that happens? David Suzuki says we're overdue. Ooh. And now here we are. And we're like, fuck, this is it? This just sucks. Grandma, I haven't seen Grandma. And also, I'm downplaying. A lot of people died. But God damn it. We're tired of talking about it. We're not about to go, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We make a fucking movie about it now. No. How about no? How about anything but that? Even talking about it on this podcast, I'm sure you're kind of like, I'm tired of this. Bruh. Holy fucking titties.
The vaccine mandates will soon be in my control. Oh, they're right outside my window. What shall we do? Boss, what about the secret passageway?
Shut up, fool, you idiot.
No, he's got a point. We could escape through the back exit. Move out of my way!
Oh, you ain't get the boss.
I'm pretty sure he used my suggestion.
God, you are so dumb. No, like, you are so, aside from our whole dynamic, you are, what the fucking, say something, like, read a book.
I can't read. Of course you can. Of course you can't read.
God damn it. I'm only a little bit more competent than you. I'm more lacking my insecurity because I'm only 5 feet. And you're like what? You're like 7 feet. At least you'll get bitches.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you don't know. I could just talk to a fucking wall, couldn't I? And the boss is gone. Whew. I just need me some ventilation. Real vacation. Houston fornication. Mind redefine on a sensation. Oh man, I got a haircut because it was getting long, and I was like, I need to start manifesting normalcy, right? So I was like, I'm gonna get a haircut as if anyone's gonna fucking see it. You know what's great about doing this podcast though is that you guys are a huge reason why I even like get dressed. And not just the podcast, like making the sketches. I get up in the morning and I put on sweatpants, and then I go, oh wait, but I need to dress up as Paul McCartney for my TikTok and my YouTube. Okay, I guess I'll put on my pants. And then I just fucking put my sweatpants on right after, even if I have to go outside. Even when I go to I went to a restaurant the other day, because in Canada we just opened up 50% capacity 2 days ago, and we went out for drinks. Me and my fam. And even then, I just went in sweatpants. I don't give a fuck. Hope you guys have been liking what I've been putting up on YouTube. It's been a little scattered here and there, but, and a lot of it, I have been paying a lot of attention to TikTok. And I'm having some, I'm getting some views on TikTok. It's not crazy, though, because I can only post, once every 2 days, because I'm, putting a lot of effort into the Beatles thing. And I don't really want to post anything else. I just want it to be Beatles stuff for now, until something really feels right. Because I'm kind of like Kendrick Lamar. And that's how he produces this. He's like, I'm not going to put anything out until it's perfect. It needs to be perfect for the homies. And I'm kind of like that too. It's like I will delete it. That's what I've learned about myself. If I just put out some fun bullshitting thing, that's why at TikTok I just stayed away for a while because I got so insecure. I was like, what am I doing on here? Am I a duet guy? Do I duet and make fun of people? Is that what I do? Or do I do like skits? Turns out I guess I do, but I gotta edit them. So it's like, all right, I'll do TikTok, but I'm not doing 3 posts a day. All right, that's ludicrous for me. I need to put 1 a day, 1 every 2 days. YouTube is where it's at because I can sit here all day and go, damn it, that's not good. I need to save it in the edit. Pop it up. Bam, nice little thumbnail. Cha-ching. There we go. Haha, yeah. Ben Ball, YouTube. If you're listening to this, you know by now, I guess, it's like I do this on YouTube as well. And so there's a visual component if you want to see my stupid face talking. And also there's 1 or 2 sketches weekly aside from the podcast, which comes out weekly as well. I've also kind of abandoned what day of the week I put out everything on. My buddy Joel Haver suggested this. He said, hey man, like, you know, I probably, he said, just like I used to think about doing it weekly and now, or not weekly, but like on a specific day. And he said, when I abandoned that, I just made more stuff. And I was like, how is that possible? Because I need that deadline. And it is. I've been making more stuff. So thank you, Joel. God, shout out to Joel, man. That dude, Joel Haver, love you, buddy. That dude is one of a kind. One of a kind. Just giving me some good pointers, helping me on my path. I don't know, you know, like I don't know if YouTube is necessarily where I want to stay. And I might eat those words, you know. It's always changing. And not because of anything like stigma, which is what I've admitted in the past used to be the reason, you know. I would be like, oh, YouTube? Like, none of my heroes were YouTubers. But now that's like totally, I've thrown that up. I mean, it's not about that. It's about the, like the self-employment factor. I just, there's something about being totally in charge of everything that happens every week and doing it kind of alone most of the time. That kind of drives me crazy. And I know some creators. I know a creator from Toronto who does a podcast and a sketch weekly. And funnily enough, he's been doing it for years. And I actually didn't even know, but it's the same exact format as my channel, but successful so far. In terms of viewership, I think this is a very successful podcast in sketch show, I will call it, because you guys follow along, and that means the world. But this guy, he gets like hundreds of thousands of views, and it's like his career. And I used to watch him do stand-up, and now he's like doing this. I didn't even notice. But I don't know. I'm looking at all the stuff he's putting out, and he just seems like a lot of work, and he seems a bit tired. It's really funny shit. But he just seems like a little, you know, and it's quarantine. I'm not like even judging, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I could even do that. I think I need somebody to hire me, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'll change maybe when things open up, I'll just, you know, I'll find a better balance. I think I just need you know, right now it's all this all the time. Could use a balance. Like, you know, going and seeing some friends when this is done. You know, I do a podcast, then I could go out and then come back, edit the next day, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we'll see. Hope you guys have been doing well. You know, I'm probably going to stab it here, but I will see you next week. Probably Thursday as well. You know, I've been doing the podcast Thursdays, but anyway, regardless, it's going to come out every week. And as usual, sketches. And tell me what your favorite sketch, like, are you liking the Beatles stuff? Because it performs well, the Beatles stuff. And I like doing them. But, you know, I also have so many other ideas and people I like to collaborate with on my channel. So I don't want it to exclusively be the Beatles stuff, which it won't be. But what do you think? What do you think? Drop a comment, a like, and subscribe. And if you're on Spotify listening to this, go over to the YouTube channel and check out the sketch for the week. I think you'll have a really good time with it. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're like, I gotta get out the door and I don't have YouTube Premium because fucking nobody does, go over to Spotify. It's there. All right, I try and post them the same exact time. If not, definitely the same day. So thank you guys so much. I will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in to No Star Power with your boy Ben Ball. let's get it, baby. Let's open up this world. Let's open back up, you know? Let's open back up. We've been waiting a long time for things to come back to normal, and let's, you know, we got all that PTSD pent up. Oh God, is it really gonna, or is there gonna be another? Not even gonna say the word. But let's just, you know, let's just manifest. All right. Thanks, guys. Love ya. Peace.